This is a short video showing you some of the ways I've been experimenting in my sketchbook or for ideas for painting or just playing. I think all the materials will be familiar to you, but I'm enjoying combining them in a way that's new for me. Thinking of this as calligraphic still lifes is what I'm imagining, combining watercolor, crayolas, and oil pastels. Beginning, as always, with a limited palette. By that I mean choose 2 or 3 colors. If you choose something in the yellow, red, and blue family, you can mix just about any color you wish, but you can also just play with whatever color pleases you. I've chosen these Daniel Smith colors because they're so saturated. The New Gamboge for yellow, the transparent Pyroli orange for the red, and the indigo for the blue, which works so well with this technique. So now I'm taking a Caran d'Ache crayon and starting by making a horizon line across the page. That's our first mark. And I'm holding the tool at the top purposefully so that I have less control, that it's a loose hold on the tool. Now I'm drawing the vase. You can see at the left the vase of hydrangea flowers, and I'm sketching in the vase with a yellow and white crayon, and now I'm going to start on the stem with a yellow ochre. Caran d'Ache crayons are very rich, but you can use any kinds of crayons that you have. The wax base is what's important. And as you can see, I'm paying just as much attention to the flower as I am to my paper so that I'm not being rigid, but sort of making a loose sketch. And now that I've laid out the horizon line in a loose sketch, I'm going to add color. Well, first I decided to add white for the little seeds in between the flowers, which actually didn't end up showing up much after I put the color on, but it doesn't always work, but to be ready for what happens. So now we're going to get to the watercolor, and what I suggest is using watercolor that's very watered down. You can always vary that later, but to begin with, I would start with very watered down watercolor. Starting with a wash in the foreground. Now I'm going to bring in a little bit of the indigo, very watery, and I'm working on highlighting the vase there. Now you can see I didn't mix the color, and so it's come on a little dark on the page, but I'm keeping going here. Taking off some of the color, coming back with water. And you can see I was able with water to blend it in and even make some shadow below the vase. And at the end I thought I would just add a touch of the pyroli orange for accent, and also that black in the center of the flowers is oil pastel for accent. And the writing of hydrangea across the horizon there is also with a crayon. So it's all just crayon, oil pastels, and watercolor. Now you could leave it just like this, which is fine, and you might even like it better. Or you can come back with more pastel, because you see when you look up close that you can cover up some of those white lines if you want to, and come back with the opacity of an oil pastel for pop, like the pop that the black in the center gave it. That's it. Thank you.